So it just all funnels down to quality versus quantity.
Okay.
I think that material costs obviously skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Labor has skyrocketed, and a lot of, I think, advertising costs have risen. Just almost anything is more expensive to produce now than it's ever been. I do repairs and I build guitars, but I do notice people bringing in new guitars that are versions of guitars that were made in the 70s, 80s, 90s that were really good quality guitars.
And
the
they're
same,
just
same
different
model now. It just doesn't have the same feel.
Yeah. How did tariffs affect you as for what you do? And another little branch off is, did you purchase stuff before you knew, I mean, before tariffs, because you knew that it would affect it?
Yeah, it hasn't affected me too drastically yet, luckily, but a lot of the parts that I require are going to be affected, and some have already been affected. And I did order a lot of the things that I go through quite a bit in kind of a bulk order, just to kind of, and that those will last me for so long. Who knows how long the tariffs will last? Even after they're gone, the prices might stay that way. That's just kind of what we've seen in recent years, where prices raise, but then things change, but it doesn't.
They just remain.
It just remains there, and that's unfortunately a cost that's passed on to clients and customers. And as we're seeing that in every industry right now, right down to food and basic.
Just anything you want, anything you need.
So yeah, I've had to raise some prices on those things. I've had to raise, and the prices are, rent has gone up. I've had to raise labor rates because everything just.
It just keeps.
It just it's just everything is just. It all trickles down to. Everything is affected by everything.
And most of those other countries there have sufficient value-added taxes. And those are paid by everybody, whereas the income taxes are proportionate more or less to your income. And in fact, if it's a progressive tax like ours is, you pay more as it goes up. But top 10% of American taxpayers pay 33.5% of their income in taxes.
I haven't been horribly negatively affected yet. My customers have been affected a little bit, but they are also aware of the state of things and no one has faulted me for that. I don't get people saying, "Why is this much? It used to be this much." Everyone understands and the fact that it's been affected, but obviously there are other industries that are very affected.
Yeah, absolutely.
The vast majority of my income comes from the labor side of things. Doing a setup, that's oftentimes a set of strings. And all the string manufacturers that we use far and wide are all manufactured here in the States. So strings have gone up a little bit in the last few years, but not to the detriment of people.
Okay, so how, from your knowledge, how has manufacturing gotten better over past 150, 250 years?
Well, it's gone from a labor force. Look at the smaller companies, turn of the last century, the previous century now, I guess, the Gibson, Martin kind of things, where you just had everything was handmade. At the outset.
And now we have a lot more machines.
A lot of machines, which are expensive, but they eventually pay for themselves, and they require very expensive maintenance. But you're able to churn out more product, and some companies use that in a very efficient way to make a better product.